We back from this episode, guys. Thank y'all for tuning in. Discussing Antonio Gates, who just entered into the Chargers Hall of Fame. Salute to him for making that, for getting that accomplishment. And it's an honor to have him a part of that group. So good stuff here. We're going to discuss that a little bit, as well as discussing who may be next in line for these Chargers to make that great haul for our LA squad here. And look at some other things going on across the league potentially and more. So good stuff. And honestly, we'll jump straight to it. What are your first thoughts on Antonio Gates being in the Hall of Fame? Were you a Chargers fan at all growing up, dude? What are your thoughts on Antonio?
Actually was like it's been well documented us talking on the podcast and off the podcast that I'm not really like a loyal fan of one specific team, but the Chargers were like one of the two teams that I did kind of follow when I was younger. Like LaDainian Tomlinson is the only only NFL jersey that like I had growing up. There you go. There you go. My man. So yeah. The Chargers were one of those teams. I mean, they were San Diego, so it was kind of LA adjacent. It was California, so I would kind of root for them. And along with that, Antonio Gates was on those teams with LT as well. And he was an elite tight end. Kind of like Travis Kelce, where like I kind of viewed him as a wide receiver at the tight end position. What are you looking at? Some of the signatures on there?
Yeah, I'll discuss more in a second. Go ahead.
Okay. But yeah, kind of like Travis Kelce before Travis Kelce. There's some other guys who have been in that vein too, as receiving tight ends like that. But I mean, he did it all too. He wasn't just a great receiver; he was a good blocker as well. But yeah, an all-time great tight end. So happy to see that he'll be getting inducted this year for sure.
Absolutely, salute to him again. As I said, I look at this jersey as I was growing up. Same kind of thing being here in LA. We didn't have teams just yet. Before we had two teams here, where there were no teams. Right. And on one side, I fell in love with the Ravens, and they are a team that I heavily follow. On the other side, though, because they were close by, at least some were close by, I did follow the Chargers a little bit.
Those were the games on TV.
They were on TV. They're only game on TV during that some of a prime era. They had young Phillip Rivers there. They had LT there doing this thing. All that great stuff. Definitely was a fan. Ended up going to a training camp one year. I got the sign. I forgot what year this was, but there's number 38 on here. There's number 87 on here. Number 15, number 56, with their names on there too. They put their numbers too.
56 like, got to be Merriman, right?
When I was a kid, 56, that may be him. That may be him
Merriman,
on here. Yeah. 27, LT is on here. 25 is on here. 46, 12. So there's a few names. The only thing that messed me up was that same day, somebody was holding their kid, and the kid was like, "Oh, I want to sign a jersey." So he grabbed my jersey and signed it. Elijah, whoever you are out there, you messed up.
Hey, salute to Elijah.
I can't sell this jersey now because you signed the back of my Chargers jersey, even though I got LT and all these guys on there.
Elijah's a real one, man.
No need to sell it, though. I will hold it close, even though you talk about the Ravens a lot. Chargers are a squad that I will forever hold close as well. And salute what they're doing there. And Antonio Gates definitely was a prime part of those elite squads back in the day. So salute to him getting there, and definitely is an honor, and looking forward to what is next with him getting into the full Hall of Fame, I believe, which should be on the way. He's not there already. I'm working on that.
Someone commented there too, as we see retire his number too. I agree. They should retire his number. I don't think anyone else should wear 85 for the Chargers personally.
Sure, I'm a little different on retiring numbers in the NFL. I think in the NFL, I like.
Yeah, we did talk about that. Yeah,
we talked about that. So I'm cool with other guys wearing it, as long as we also forever remember that he was the star that he was wearing it. So good stuff there. And we fast forward to today, just looking ahead. We have a pretty good squad in LA now with this current Chargers squad. They still are finding the way a little bit, but definitely have quite a few notable names. Who you see on this current Chargers squad potentially making it into the future Chargers Hall of Fame there?
I'll say that I don't think there are any. Scratch that. There are like two, maybe like more definite locks. Like we kind of had the near lock and all that kind of stuff with the NBA episode we just did. I'll say near locks are probably Joey Bosa and Derwin James on the defensive side.
Okay.
On the offensive side, I don't think you have any like for sure locks. You have potential like on track locks. Okay. I think Eckler can be on track for it. I think Keenan Allen on track for it. or maybe call him a near lock, just
Sure.
with the longevity he's had with them. And then Herbert is on track for it as well too.
Got it.
I wouldn't call him a near lock. I think they're going to need. He's had the statistical greatness as a young QB. They're going to need some results from him as a QB because I think the results have to match the talent in his Chargers
You
tenure.
say that in regards to right now, but in
Yep.
comparison to the guys you just mentioned, if Eckler gets in, if Keenan Allen gets in, I would say Herbert would get in too, correct?
I would think so. Yeah.
Okay. We're talking about just Chargers Hall of Fame, not even the full
Just
Hall of Fame.
Chargers. Just Chargers. Yeah.
I think he definitely is next in line here. So yeah, I hear what you're saying about ways to do right now, and we'll talk more about that with the season about to get underway. For sure, a lot of criticism that could be given, but in totality and seeing what he actually is for right now and where he could go, yeah, I see him being a potential Charger great that could be in the Chargers Hall one day. So good stuff there. A few names you mentioned. Someone's been a part of that, about a part of the core for quite a while now, or for a little while now at least. Had a bit of injury history, but definitely has been here and contributed. Mike Williams is a name. Would Mike Williams be borderline there? How you feel about him?
That's tough because he's like so like up and down. He's like
Sure.
boom or bust week to week,
He
and then
started turning on last year. Had a real nice year last year,
Yeah.
but did get hurt again at a point. So yeah,
I don't know if I see Mike Will as Chargers Hall of Fame. I'd be interested what like more like diehard Chargers fans would have to say about that.
sure.
But I personally I don't necessarily see that. I mean, maybe if he plays another 5 years here and racks up some stats and they have some success and beat the curse that they've been dealing with, maybe.
Sure.
But right now, I don't see that currently tracking for Chargers Hall of Fame for Mike Will.
Got it. So we'll see. Someone who is new here, but definitely has made his impact felt already. Khalil Mack. Will Khalil Mack make it in potentially, or is he too known elsewhere to get in for the Chargers?
Probably has to play a few more years there. But definitely has the talent for sure to be in it. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I think I agree for the most part about the rest of them. Eckler and Keenan Allen are guys who have definitely earned their keep here, and have been here around long enough to enter themselves into this hall. And yeah, Justin Herbert is on his way as you discussed. So a lot of good stuff here to look at. We'll see, as we said, what Charger diehards have to say about this current squad and who they can see being next in line. They can go back a little bit. I couldn't fully remember, as you even just saw right now with the jerseys, I couldn't fully remember guys who are in this last era of Chargers guys. So if there are other people that are still on the way, we'll definitely let us know who you guys think still needs to make it before we even get to the current era of people there. So a lot of good stuff to pay attention to in that regard. The only other notable thing I for sure wanted to address, as I mentioned at the end of the last episode, was saying our prayers to the family of Alex Collins, who passed away this last week at just the age of 28. Definitely a sad moment. He is known, as you see here, for his Irish dance that he would do it sometimes in the end zone. There he brought great smiles to all those that were connected to him, and even beyond the field, appeared just to be a great guy of great standing. So sad to see what went on, but definitely going to continue to honor his name here. And yeah, definitely thoughts and prayers and all of that to his family and loved ones there. So yeah, just wanted to make sure I mentioned that amongst all of our NFL discussions as we go on here. This is somewhat of a somber moment, but looking at this, definitely brings smiles to our faces. He was known for having smiles on the field and things. So we'll definitely have positive memories going forward. So yeah, that was something I wanted to mention real quick. Again, RIP to him. And yeah, that is really it on the NFL front for the moment. We'll get more into all of the fantasy football things and official predictions for the season and all of that. Maybe even next week, or as we get close to the season, as we are right around the corner now from the official start. Preseason's going on right now, but anybody wants preseason, so ain't no rush for that right now. We'll get back to it. So for now, this is it of note. So that is it for the main things. The last thing we'll do, we haven't done it in a few days now, so we'll go ahead and run it back. Crossover grids are still a big thing, and those are there's always new ones popping up each day, as they still do. We'll just do one today, the crossover grid itself. There are a few others, Immaculate Grid, Hoop Grids, and beyond, but we'll stick just with the main one, crossover grid here, and see what we could do. Up top, they have the Bills, they have the Colts, and then a game-winning drive by a quarterback. Down the side, they have the Vikings, the Rams, and then under 30 career starts for a quarterback. So we'll go ahead and put like 7 minutes on the clock as we do here. see how well we could do in that time and make it happen.
Here reiterate for this one, before you start the clock, actually, is this one where they have to have had that accomplishment in that jersey? Or
I believe so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because okay. No, I think I got it.
There you go. So for the Vikings, Kirk Cousins for sure, I believe had a game-winning drive.
I would think so.
Dante Culpepper may have had a game-winning drive.
Yeah.
Brett Favre had a game-winning drive.
Yeah.
Who else was over there for a second? Oh my goodness.
Those are the three names that I would think of most notably for QBs.
They had a black QB. Not
Randall Cunningham.
No, right? Recently they had a black quarterback. It may have been Josh Johnson. I think was there for a second, but I don't know if he got a game-winning drive during that tenure. Teddy Bridgewater was there for a little while. That could be a name that might get, if you want to care for percentages.
Did he have a game-winning drive though? Like, no disrespect, but I don't know if that's a lock.
He was there long enough that he may have. Also, Case Keenum with that count, that Hail Mary that he threw, that would count as a game-winning drive.
I would think so.
In regards to names, there's a few there. We can put Case if you want.
Favre might be low because people think of him as a Packer, and then Keenum, I think, is a good one too.
So we'll go ahead and put Case. 13%. I'll take that. So that's a good one. Game-winning drive. Here's one, but it might be one that everybody already knows. We saw it just last year. Very notable. It was a surprise moment.
Baker Mayfield.
Get a game-winning drive for the Rams last year.
I'm trying to think, is there anyone else? Like, it's
John
really
Wofford, I think, may have stole a win at some point during his little.
I don't know if he had a game-winning drive though, but that's a good pick. There's all it was only really Goff as far as LA Rams. Like, he was the start of LA Rams, right?
Well, I think it would just be Rams in general, but LA is the most recent. The logo, but
I'm just like, it's Goff, Stafford, Wofford, Baker are like the four.
Bryce Perkins didn't get a game-winning drive in there at some point.
No shot.
Oh, okay.
So I guess respect, but
yeah. I tried. We'll go ahead and just go Baker. I'm sure that everybody put the other ones, but I know we saw Baker last year.
Baker's high too. No, not too bad.
70%. I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
We'll go ahead and just stick in that row. Under 30 career starts as a QB, and also got a game-winning drive. Who was that recent quarterback with a game-winning drive?
I would say that has Brock Purdy had a game-winning drive?
Brock Purdy might have. Trevor Lawrence, is he at 30 already? He might just
He's played 2 seasons, so yeah.
Who else is? Last year's class was who was first last year? Why am I blanking on the draft class?
No, this is a name that's kind of risky, but I'm pretty sure he did have a game-winning drive with the Arizona Cardinals. I'm pretty sure Josh Rosen had one.
Josh Rosen may have had one. He's played there for a little while now, but he hasn't got 30 starts. I'm pretty sure Tyler Huntley, when he finally won a game over there, I'm pretty sure that was a game-winning drive where he got that done. For the Ravens. Who else is a young guy that may have had one? We can try Josh just for your sake, but there may be some others.
I know, there's a highlight I'm remembering of a touchdown that he had late.
Josh Rosen, he did get one. Okay, 1.2%. There you go. All right. I don't think they count preseason yet, so I don't think Anthony Richardson would be on there for under 30 career starts. Josh Allen's past 30 at this point. Case Keenum would have been that. Someone who I don't know if he got 30 starts with them, but he has been there for a while now. Matt Barkley is on the Bills now.
Yeah, do Barkley. I don't think he's at 30 starts.
I don't think he started 30.
It matters if they count the Philadelphia time too. That was like that.
Right. I'm willing to try it.
I'm willing to try it too because he definitely hasn't had it with.
Got it. There you go. 19% there. Colts. If that's the case and that's how they're applying it, I guess technically Matt Ryan didn't. Well, no, career starts.
Yeah.
So Matt Ryan would have that.
Yeah.
Before that, they had Carson Wentz. Andrew Luck was there. Who else was there in the middle? Because before that was Peyton Manning, of course. Who were the? There were some middle guys in there. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'm trying to think who was because they've had They've had pretty decent QBs.
They had Kobe Brissett was a QB, correct?
Does he have under 30 though?
For the Colts, if the same thing applies for Matt Barkley there, I would
like we said, like you just said, it's under 30 career starts.
He did start for quite a while. For I think when was that Tom Brady went out or something like that.
There's Patriots and Browns that he's had.
Yeah,
and then he started for the Colts too.
Okay, so maybe not Jacoby then. Who else was over there then? If that's the case, God,
it might have to be an older guy, but I don't remember like before Peyton.
They've always had 10-year guys. It was Peyton, Andrew Luck. Who was there in the middle?
Yeah, Rivers has plenty of starts.
Oh my God.
I mean, if you want to try
someone else probably, huh?
If you want to try Jacoby, we can. But
someone during that same time Jacoby was there, someone else got some run, I believe. I can't remember.
Hold up. Isn't like Sam Ellinger? Didn't he?
Sam Ellinger, that's who it was. Yes. He got a start. Oh, that was high. See,
but whatever. People know that because
yeah.
He started for Jeff Sunday.
Correct. So we'll take that. Whatever. Colts and Rams, Colts and Vikings.
It feels like there's an obvious Colt and Viking.
There's an obvious Bill and Viking. That's Stephon Diggs.
Right. That'll be
the goal is just, are we at this point, if we just want to cross the board off, because I don't know how, but we're already at 45 seconds. So
really? Oh, yeah, you could throw Diggs on then.
We breezed through that 7 minutes somehow. Go ahead and put Diggs on there. And then I guess we can go ahead and put Vaughn.
Right.
And then Rams and Colts.
This whole grid looks like Bills.
Pretty much.
Keenum in the Bills.
Colts, Rams.
Rams is
interesting. Did Henderson ever play for the Colts?
Darrell Henderson. Did he?
That's time, but whatever.
Sorry, we're still under 20 total for the episode.
I can't think of linemen. I don't know linemen at all to even reference besides like Whitworth. He didn't play for the Bengals, not the Colts.
Jared Allen only played for the Vikings. Did he play for
I think he played somewhere else, but I don't think it was the Colts though. Oh my God, that's tough.
Yeah, it feels like there's an obvious one for Vikings Colts. I don't know why.
Is there a receiver maybe? Maybe you're thinking of Hawkinson. He played with the Lions though.
Yeah, no. And then Rams Colts. Anyone Rams Colts?
Rams Colts. I got nothing, man.
Yeah.
Ironically, we're gonna have to take the Colt shape as the or whatever this is called. What's it called? What's this thing called? What's the actual thing?
Horseshoe.
The horseshoe. We get the horseshoe shape for our picks here, so might just have to roll with that and call it a day.
You could just throw Jared Allen as a guess if you don't have a guess. I'm trying to think, man.
Yeah, we gotta float the L on that one. There. Oh shit! Press the wrong button. Well,
I saw that.
There you go. Oh, I keep forgetting Rhodes. I keep forgetting his damn name. All right, whatever.
Marshall Faulk. Okay. I don't remember him on the Colts, so I
couldn't have got that. But we'll take the horseshoe. Nathan Peterman was there.
Purdy was on.
Purdy was correct. Matt Stafford was the big name. Cousins was the big name.
Peterman stinks. Peterman is terrible, man.
and somehow still in the league right now.
My God.
It is what it is. But
like 4 picks and a half or something like that.
That was 5. It was 5.
It might have been 5. Yeah.
It was like every drive. So yeah, definitely sad stuff there. But yeah, we got at least 7 today. We'll try for better next time around. And that's it for our info stuff for the moment. We'll double back, of course, as we said, next week as we get closer to the season with predictions and more discussion for you guys. But for now, we have a big NBA episode that will be out, you guys. Hopefully tune in by the time you get to this one. and then we'll have this out for you as well. So a lot of good stuff here. We'll be back on Sunday as we do to talk about Winning Time, episode 3 of the second season, which is rolling out right now. A lot of good stuff going on there, and we'll just continue rolling as we do from there. So yeah, a lot of good stuff here. Appreciate y'all for tuning in as you guys do. We can get out of here and get episodes to you guys as soon as we can. And yeah, we'll see you guys again next week, man. Appreciate y'all. Peace.
Doses.